Gotta watch Grapplr for a full stream session. He's watching Alan watch Mogwai. Oh god.
Yeah, I see Grapplr is watching the stream.
Yo, what's up, Alan? How's it going, dude? Oh, Grapplr, you're here too. Wait, hang on. Let me go in the fourth corner.
I hate this play. It's wrong. You always mistake shot here. You never mistake. No, horrible. Kurva. it's always on point.
Oh, hey, Grapplr, how's it going?
Is Swim watching as well?
Yeah, of course I'm watching Grapplr. What do you mean? You can't hear me?
This is not how it works. I'm watching Swim, watching me, watching Alan, watching Mogwai. Nice try, brother.
Oh, Grapplr's too
nice try, Swim. But I'm one step ahead of you, man.
Holy shit.
There's no getting out of here. I'm watching Swim, watching me, watching Alan, watching Mogwai. Nice try, brother.
That's fucking five head, dude. Holy shit. The fucking crossover episode. This is literally Avengers. I decided that I didn't want to play anything other than Ionia. So I decided to big brain it. I submitted Ionia, Demacia, and Noxus because BBG would obviously have to be playing and they would obviously have to give BBG Demacia. So because we have to submit 3 regions each, if I submit 2 other regions that they can't give me, then they literally have to give me Ionia, right? Because I only want to play. I'm not playing these non-elusive fucking decks. Let me be fucking clear about one thing. All right? I'm not playing these non-elusive decks. So I submitted Ionia, Demacia, and Noxus. And yeah, no, they gave me Demacia. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Demacia this weekend. Hey guys, what is up? It is Hair Slicked Back Swim here, and we're going to be talking about the Runeterra Invitational tournament that I just finished playing in, as well as showing off some of the games from it. Now, the rules this time were pretty simple. Each player is assigned a region out of 10 players, and of course, as you saw, we're going to be representing Demacia. So we had to build 3 decks, each using 31 at least cards out of Demacia. 9 cards, up to 9 cards, could have been used from a second region. But apart from that, standard champ lock and normal region limitations apply. So you can only use 1 second region once. It's 3 deck, 1 ban. Pretty standard conquest. And of course, even though, you know, Demacia wasn't my first pick, we still get to play best girl Fiora, so it's not all that bad. Overall, I had a ton of fun in this tournament today. We managed to get 2nd place, and which is really cool because it's a charity event, which means we were able to raise $5,000 by Riot's pledge. Of course, they're just basically donating money depending on who wins for the charity that I picked, virtual camps for career girls. Basically, it's a project in education that's a series of kind of like virtual camps for young girls. That's basically going to be led by a lot of like figures in artificial intelligence, entrepreneurship, environmental science, and the likes. And I think this is a really important cause because, of course, education, at least in my opinion, is one of the single most important goals. It's incredibly underrated by community. I mean, underfunded in general, but education is pretty much where I think you're going to find the most long-term value, and I was really happy to support this cause. In addition to the Fiora deck, which we were able to build again, and we can only use 9 cards, up to 9 cards for each second region, so I cut a few Freljord cards down, and the Fiora deck ended up doing solidly. In addition to that, we brought a version of Poppy Bannerman as expected, as well as an interesting kind of like weird Jarvan style deck using cards like Gallant Rider and Honored Lord. Overall, not a ridiculously tryhard lineup. Definitely would have gone for something degenerate like triple Bannerman, but everyone was just kind of like playing to, you know, show off cool decks and have a good time. That being said, pretty happy with how we played the day out, and I wanted to leave you guys with my match versus Grapplr, which was actually probably the most intense match I had all day. If you want to watch, you know, the full tournament VOD, and you can check out the games, I'll link that as well. It's a little long for YouTube, but check it out in the link if you're interested in watching how I played all the matchups and how to think about being better as a player for stuff like tournaments, because I was talking as much as possible throughout these games about why I was making each decision and talking about the opponent's lineups and what's to play around at any given point in time, because of course tournaments are open deck format, so it really changes the way you have to play. So check that out. I'll link it in the pinned comment if you're interested in the full version. Otherwise, enjoy my series versus Grapplr, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So in round 3, I am indeed against Grapplr. So we are going to be going into Grapplr's lineup right now, basically in the next few minutes. Oh man, this is actually going to be rough for us, guys. Most importantly, his lineup kind of smashes ours. You know, Feel the Rush, but just Lysandra Thralls, which also is pretty scary. And Ashe Noxus, a deck which basically only has ever existed to counter Demacia.
Swim's calling me. Yo, what's up, dude?
I mean, we're up next, Grapplr.
Oh, are we?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah we are. I have a proposal for you, Grapplr.
What's up, buddy?
What if in our round we picked our own bans? You know, we just because you know, if you know, you might have a weak deck you don't want to play. I might have a weak deck I don't want to play.
Yeah.
What if we just played our 2 good decks?
I gotta look at what your decks are, brother. You might be skamazing me. I gotta look at what your decks are, man. Give me a moment.
Okay. No, check them out.
I don't think I can take that because I think I need a play against your Lucian Poppy deck to have a chance. I think your other 2 decks destroy me.
Okay.
Because like if you self-ban Lucian Poppy, I think you go 2-0.
Yeah.
But I think Lucian Poppy might lose to 2 of my decks.
It actually might. Lucian Poppy is it kind of, yeah, it goes in a little bit fast. And you've got what, like 2 Avalanche decks? Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty nasty. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I can go for it. Because you have the advantage if I take it.
Brother, I understand. Listen, obviously I was trying to scam you. Like, come on.
All right.
It's not like I would just ask that out of the blue. You know, I had to try.
I'm actually good to party swim.
All right, let's run over it.
You want to stay in voice chat or not? Up to you.
Yeah. We can, but it's probably gonna be like kind of quiet time a lot of it.
Sure.
You know, that's fine. We can.
All right, sure.
Say stuff's happening. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, man. Good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
The ban here is a little rocky. So again, just to go over his 3 decks, he's got Ashe Sejuani, Lysandra Thralls, and then effectively like old school Feel the Rush. I mean, literally all 3 of these decks beat all my matchups. Like, this is pretty horrendously unfavored. It depends what he's banning on my end. He said he was thinking about banning my Poppy deck. If he's banning my Poppy deck, then Ashe Sejuani ban could actually be really big brain. If he's actually banning the Poppy deck, I think I might have to hope for that, honestly. Like, legitimately. I might have to hope he messed up and banned the Poppy deck and just ban Ashe Sejuani. It's so close. I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. Whoa. All right, wish me luck, Grapplr. I'm gonna need it.
Good luck, buddy. You made the right choice queuing that deck first.
Yeah.
That was pretty smart.
I had to. I mean, I'm so unfavored. I've got to at least try. Brutal. Lucian Senna combo hitting could actually be... no, I mean, in this matchup, Lucian Senna's not great. All right, so pretty disastrous opening hands. We can forfeit this already, actually. The matchups to matchups are going to be kind of more one-sided than usual in this tournament. That I'm actually fine with. I mean, I don't love that. But, like, all things considered, there were a lot worse things that could have happened. I need my top decks to improve fast. I need a 1-drop right now.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Sharpen the blades. Face me.
All right, Grapplr, I think I'm no good here.
Where'd she go? Please, Bob.
Yep. I mean, there's basically kind of nothing we can do here. So, I mean, I can hope he doesn't have, like, Brittle Steel and take an attack. He's on a 3 Brittle Steel, I think. I don't even think, like, skipping this attack is even really going to do anything. Because, like, we're trounced by those hands anyway. Like, I need his hand to be impossibly bad here. I don't even think that deck can have a hand in this position as bad as this one, though. Yeah, I think it's literally impossible. Yeah, getting a bad opening hand with this deck is actually just kind of like almost an auto loss. That's why I have so many 1-drops, but we didn't draw any of them. Even after an aggressive mulligan like that. I think this matchup is actually fine. Like, we did cue the right matchup first. I think this matchup is probably should be favorable overall. Or at least like 50-50. Out of all the matchups, like, this was a good one for us, but the opening hand was just super, super bad.
Looking grim.
I mean, there's very literally no shot we're good here. That's hilarious, at least. I mean, this game has a funny sense of humor. I'll give it that.
All right, team. Adventure time.
True Fragorian will.
Yeah. Skipping the buff is, like, pretty bad, though. I wonder if there's, like, some weird elusive win condition. She is getting 2 attacks, so he has to pre-commit something. She actually wouldn't buff the Young Witch. I think that's enough of a reason for me to skip the attack. Whoa. That block is super weird. I don't know if you can ever block that. He's running the Cavern Keeper. His hand is actually like pretty bad here. I don't know. That not attacking with Poppy there was definitely a throw. Like, that's a decent draw in this board state actually. Because his hand is actually winnable. Copium.
Soldiers to me.
Attacking with all of these is super weird. Yeah, you can't attack with any of those here. Well, this hand just got a lot better, huh? I mean, unless the Young Witch is on top of our deck, then this turn's about to feel really bad really fast.
For the glory of Demacia. You can see the Demacian border from here. Safeguard our
These Allegiance cards are pretty good when they hit every time.
That is pretty spicy. I agree.
How did we get here? This looks aight. This looks like one of those kinds of things that we take. We take these.
My light for Avarosa.
Doing 3 allegiances in front of Grapplr.
Look out for Reavers.
Yeah, we trolled ourselves a little bit. His version is definitely awkward. Like I said, Kindly Tavern Keeper doesn't make sense to bring in this kind of format. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I brought multiple things that also don't make sense in this kind of format, but there's not really going to be like aggression. It's just like board value.
Light the signal fires. Come back next time.
Faster than my arrow?
Actually, it's kind of cute.
Not.
He banned the Jarvan, so that means the Fiora deck has to make it through both. He could also win here if his hand is like good. It needs to be like Assessor right now. Okay. Yeah, this is very, very winnable for him now for sure then. So if I Aegis, he can like burst attack, which is really, really nasty. Aegis basically locks him out of more development, but he would immediately attack with Ash and Glory Seeker, and like the freeze would happen unresponsively. He wants to attack the Cithria the Bolt. Even if she has 0 attack, if I use Sharp Sight, then I can force an exchange on the Glory Seeker. Squire first has to be proper, because this might be my last unit. Yeah, the Assessor actually makes us really, really close. Lucian's not going to get any real value out of the attacking. He might actually have to go for the Witch, though. I kind of want to force him to kill this Lucian. I could literally just try to win off of Elusive next turn. Just like literally Sharp Sight and Young Witch. That might legitimately be my best chance at this point. I mean, it's obviously risky. It's a freeze deck, but... So I always have to block this. And I have to choose like what's more important to keep alive here. Or I could just let this through. Letting this through, I think, doesn't work. Since my Elusive is dying and I don't have enough replenish. I think the safest thing to do is to actually just save the Young Witch. I don't have lethal next turn if I do. If I use Sharp Sight on the Cithria, I mean, the thing he probably has is like Troll Chant or a freeze at this point. So the Cithria, I think, is kind of dead no matter what. The thing is, I'm not actually getting Elusive lethal. We have to like win with the board, right? I think we're dead against like every hand. This is really bad. We're literally like 1 elusive damage from being able to go for an elusive kill, but we're so short on it. That's fine. That is okay. Compared to like everything else he could have had, that actually does work. Because my Lucian comes down with Challenger. So I could Aegis now. This is actually such an intense first game. Because this is like incredibly close. Could go either way. And I mean, there's nothing fancy to do here. Just I hope his hand doesn't have any reactions. It's probably a unit at this point. It's a little hard for his hand to not be a unit right now. Which is why like going in for a potential open attack that threatens lethal could actually just be how we win here. Not a second Ash. Yeah, I mean, like literally any spell he'd play here except for Harsh Winds. So if it's not Harsh Winds, it's a unit. And if it's a unit, he has to top deck and out to win here.
Good game, man.
Weeks out, a clean win. Dude, that game had me sweating. That was so close.
Yeah, I needed just 1 freeze.
Yeah. Dude, that hand was so awkward. All right, I'm actually a lot more worried about getting a win in with my other matchup though, Grapplr. I'm gonna be honest. This
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, no, this one's no good.
I'm aware. You wanted to ban that one. No, I think you would have banned Poppy, honestly. Would you have banned Poppy or that one?
It's close. I think Fiora does well into the War Mother's deck at least.
Yeah, but you're not playing versus War Mothers. Like, you're banning War Mothers.
Oh, I know, exactly. That's why I like... But I mean, like, if we had done the self-ban thing, right? Because then War Mothers probably wouldn't have gotten banned. All right, good luck! This matchup is fucked. This matchup isn't great.
Moist.
It's sort of,
Was sweating bullets that game.
it's kind of no good.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck. Good luck. So we have to play around everything. Obviously, like, culling freeze is a problem. This matchup is normally a lot more fine, but his deck in particular is running 3 culling. So yeah, this one is bad. Like, very bad. Like, if I play Fiora right now and he has, like, culling brittle, then she's dead no matter what. In this matchup, it actually probably been worth it to keep the entry. Because, like, if he has culling brittle, he's always forced to use it right now on the first Fiora. And that would actually be so good. Yeah, that was a misplay. That was for sure a misplay.
They would fall.
So I need my own brittle here. This is one of the problems. Like, this deck is running, I think only 2 brittles. Because we have limited amounts of Freljord cards we can run.
A true Freljordian will.
So no Rhyme Fang, potentially no culling. I think the best play is just like Brightsteel Protector. So I might have to like stand alone into Brightsteel Protector this turn.
To hold me back.
So this is just the easy culling. He has to just like, I mean, I guess it's hard for him if he doesn't have a freeze. Yeah, but once I use Troll Chant, then he goes in for culling because I'm under Sharp Sight. If I use Troll Chant here. All right, show the culling Grapplr. Winnable. That's honestly not a bad draw.
I've got your back. Oh, try me.
I'm tryharding more against Grapplr. I'm sweating bullets right now against this matchup. Wow. And he's down to 3 mana again. So I actually have like a reasonably safe like preempt single if I want to, you know, do something a little spicy and get things in pre. I don't think there's really any reason to here. It's like single gets kind of discounted on like freeze turns. It's a little too late for this to matter.
Carved from the savage cold.
Yeah, and he's running like the full Sejuani version. This one's actually kind of interesting. I mean, I'm kind of racing to kill him. The faster I kill him right now, the better. Like, he has a bricked hand. I could actually go in for the Fiora riposte here just to accelerate. Like, that would be really, really fast kill. Yeah, I think this has to be the play.
Counter and strike.
Because culling is no good even if you top deck to cure. But it was important to damage the Hearthguard because we're going to open attack with Brittle next turn.
2 down. Strike quickly. On guard.
Yep. Always more freezes. I wish my Fiora had one more counter.
Earn the right to call
Alright.
themselves Trifarian.
This doesn't tap me under virtually anything here. And we're never dead this turn. We always want to slow play this, I think. He could easily have culling at this point. But I can't play around it anymore anyway. I mean, opening with a single and forcing a freeze out, you basically just want to force freezes out on like different turns as much as possible. I don't think we're ever like lethaling ourselves by forcing it out here. And he can't like ping off the barrier. So I think this is a super straightforward play. The only question is, should I do it with something lower health? I could stop a Troll Chant from being able to save the unit. So I think doing it on the 3 health one makes the most sense, actually. Because if he can save his unit with like Troll or Elixir of Iron, then that's actually really bad for me. You know, play around Fury. There's nothing low enough health to do that for. Or sorry, actually, yeah, this one too, yeah. Sorry. Fury's only 4. So close, though. If he has one more freeze, we probably lost. So Fiora going down to Brittle Steel range here is never good. Her health being as high as possible can matter, so you always just like pre-commit the Troll Chant here. My Nexus health can't really matter, so Troll Chanting just to keep Fiora's health literally as high as humanly possible is pretty much the only play. Nothing else Troll Chant could be doing here. Alright. If he has no more freezes, we're totally fine. Like, we're good against Troll Chant hands. Entry actually makes us good against some of the freeze hands, which is really, really nice. I'm blinded by this Fiora. I can't see her health. I'm so scared if I can't see her health. She's 6 health, 6 health. Gotta remember that. Oh my god, he actually has more freezes. This is absurd. What is happening? Well, That's bad.
You'll move.
Yeah, he has the culling. Well, he's good. That's very, very unfortunate. We were almost good this game. Almost. Did he play that from right side of hand? Did he have that for ages? I think if I saw that right. Well, guess he got us, guys. Where's our sharp sight? Yeah, sharp sight would have been really nice there. All right, good game, good game.
GG, buddy.
These are all really intense games.
They really are. I almost didn't attack last turn because of riposte plus single combo, but it's unlikely you have that exact combo of cards.
Yeah. All right, it all comes down to this.
Good luck.
Good luck, dude. And again, this is another unfavorable one. This one's like all right, just because that deck can draw dead sometimes. But it's just, I mean, we're against Freljord, right? We're just against freezes like 3 times. This one's actually interesting. In a matchup like this against Freljord, you actually like can't really win without standalone. Usually I like keeping standalone in these hands. Like obviously it's really, really awkward to not mull deep for Fiora. But it actually has to be worth it here, especially without like take heart version. Like without and like multiple standalones is even good here because you want to be able to beat like the 8/8s when they come down. Thralls can also avoid playing units for a long while. Yeah, exactly. And Thinel is put pressure on them. So there's some matchups like this where it's actually good to keep one standalone in the opening hand, in my opinion. As risky as it is, of course. So on turn 3, he basically has, I mean, it's pretty much just like, I guess he could avalanche here if he wants to, and force out a troll chant. I don't really want to get a troll chant forced out, but it's also like not really a valuable avalanche, so I don't think I can ever mind something like that unless I'm missing something. Oh yeah, he also has 3 sisters for Entomb. Yeah, Entomb's really nasty here too.
Ages pass. Yet I
Remember when this unit had 3 health? I remember. Because does Entomb reset the count? It doesn't reset the count, but I mean, it'll always buy him enough time. So he's got promising future. That's not good. We definitely don't want him to have those hands. Hopefully he just doesn't have accelerators here. I mean, I guess I can kill the Lysandra now. He's not main decking Flash Freeze, so it's under Succumb. I don't think there's any reason not to just kill the Lysandra right now, actually. Actually, I'm potentially wasting my attacks. I'm not going to win this off of a board pressure race, so it's actually better for me to save the single. And Riposte isn't even enough to kill her if he freezes. Grapplr, why do all your decks have so many freezes in them? What's up with this?
I envision playing versus Fiora players.
Yeah, this is why we were saying Grappler's lineup is so dominant in Taurus. Just like the freezes are incredibly rough. I mean, he's not running Brittle Steel in that deck at least. He would be kind of trolling to include Brittle Steel in that deck. Yeah, he has accelerators. I think this makes us no good. What's my win condition? He's drawn 0 freezes. All right, got it. He's drawn 0 freezes, the win condition. I mean, it's a big Fiora. What is he gonna do? Entomb her? I actually do think I need the mana efficiency there. Started though, and she's 2 out of 4 already. That's pretty good for him. So I guess we're forcing out a freeze this turn, eh? Or an Entomb. I think we lost this one. I mean, I have no choice but to block with a riposte and at least like force out one of the things. We can, yeah. He's just deciding whether he wanted to like freeze or Entomb. I think the Entomb just always wins in the game here, right? So it doesn't matter which one I single combat since the block isn't happening anyway. And she's gonna come out in her buffed form, right? So that's really nice. She'll come out with any like temporary buffs she has. All right, that's good for us.
This will be quick.
Bye, Fiora. The interesting thing about Entomb and Hourglass, well, just Entomb, not Hourglass, is she comes back with any sort of modifiers from that turn she had. So if he froze her with like an Entomb like afterwards, not on that turn but on a different turn, then she'd come back frozen. That would be like super bad for me. There's his own entry. I mean, that single combat bailed us out. We might actually have a chance now.
I will remind the world of true power.
And we have enough health that, like, even if he freezes for 1 turn, we can stall out 1 turn for sure, which is really, really important. He has such a hard time developing into this final turn since he's not clock hand. So yeah, I think I actually have to play the Brightsteel Protector here. I don't think the barrier this is giving is going to be useful enough, actually.
You're covered.
Is it the second Fiora? There can't be. There's no way. We weren't going to need standalone this turn anyway, I think. This one, there is actually an argument to just let through. If he... Oh man, this is so weird. I might actually need to pre-troll chant this, as weird as that is. Because my Nexus health is actually getting like really, really, really low if I don't. Double Blighted Ravine hands would actually just kill me. My Fiora can't survive the double Blighted Ravine anyway.
I long for a worthy.
So my Fiora, I don't think could need more health than this. That's why I couldn't bring 3 Bannerman decks, guys. Even if Fiora is a little bit vulnerable.
Nothing escapes my
He just tapped under, but not in any relevant way. He could still have double freeze. Double freeze doesn't do enough here. I need to keep standalone as a reaction to the first freeze though, because it re-ups the freeze. There's Blighted Ravine, and I think Concerted always wins now. He doesn't have enough mana for Entomb. I'm double checking everything. I need to use it on a unit that's big enough to not die to his own Ice Shard though. But a unit that the re-up against the freeze will still kill. Ooh, his Ice Shard would actually keep this alive. Oh man, that's actually a problem. And I don't have enough. Wow. This is a little nuts. Yeah. Holy shit. That was a crazy series, Grapplr. Holy shit.
That was a top deck freeze as
Dude.
well.
That was absolutely insane.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. All of those games, literally all of those were so close.
That is true. GG's, man.
Dude, GG's. You guys are right. A couple of you guys called it. A couple of you guys were like, I think you should have kept the entry there. You guys are completely correct. That actually probably would have won me that game. And there are probably some minor things, but that's pretty much the only like real misplay, right? There's always like a lot of like little debatable things that you have to like kind of go back after and like, you know, depending on like who you ask, there might be a misplay. But that one, I think that was basically our only real misplay all tournament. Everything else we did was really, really important. You mulligan entry against, yeah, guys. No, I know, guys. I know. Yeah, it was kind of questionable. It was definitely wrong. Listen, I'm a little rusty. I haven't played Best Girl in a while, okay? Not attacking with the Poppy. Okay. Not attacking with the Poppy too. Overall, we were able to squeak some very unfavorable wins. I was sweating so hard. If you guys have been watching this, you guys have noticed like I was talking a lot and like talking about all the plays and like plays I was making and my opponent, you know, making some misplays. Every single game against Grapplr to the finish of all of those games, I was just in like sweating bullets mode. Like I had to think about like every single thing because those were all so close games. And Grapplr is a solid player with like a good counter lineup.